Whoa, what's the mother fornicating deal? Welcome back to Sheldon's bootleg ass studio, where you come to kick it, vibe out, and shoot the shit with Sheldon. It is late night, it is early morning. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the stream. If you falling up in here, let me know who you is and where you from. You know what is going down. I'm gonna allow a few people to file up in here before we get started. How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing great. Hope y'all doing lovely. Let me know what y'all got going on. Are y'all at work? What's the deal? What is the motherfucking deal? Who gonna fall up in here and shoot the shit with Sheldon vibes? We got a couple topics we can get up into. Got a couple of nice little topics that we can fall up into. It's gonna be a doozy. Mm-hmm. What's the motherfucking deal? Hit that like button, hit that like button. Mic check, mic check. Checking out the streams, making sure we good. Can y'all hear me? Oh, I got my. Oh, okay. I'm over here. I got my phone muted. That's why I can't hear me. Okay. Mic check, mic check. Hit that like button, share the stream. Where the night owls? What y'all got going? Yeah, yeah, we good. We good. All right. Trying to make sure the audio is good, breaking through the speakers. What's going down? It's late night. It's early morning. It's booty call hours. It is 1:47 a.m. in my region. What time is it in yours? Ain't nothing open right now but people's mouths because they sleeping good and hard, or legs spread. It's booty call hours right now. You know what I'm saying? And you up watching me right now, so you ain't getting no booty and you ain't giving none unless y'all got me up on the TV and it's a whole lot of smacking going on and I'm in the background and y'all got me up on the screen. Hey, what's good? How y'all doing? Sheldon vibes up in the bootleg ass studio. Appreciate each and every last one of y'all for pulling up to shoot the shit with Sheldon. Speaking of some cheek clapping and some um, some love making and going on, let's get into our first story of today, right? Oh yes. Oh yes. So we have some conjoined twins, right? Let's get into this, man. We got some conjoined twins that's married, but her asexual twin sister is always there. And she puts on headphones when they get nasty. You heard me? So these are conjoined twins, females. One is married, one is not. I'm assuming. But whatever the case is, she's asexual. She don't reproduce or she don't like, I don't know. What is asexual? I know asexual with a plant means it's both female and male. It has both male um it has both male and female, whatever. It has the makeup of both male and female. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get when human beings call themselves asexual. But hey, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, so I'm trying to figure out how she is ignoring this, and do they share the same vagina? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So we're finna get into this. Make sure that like button is lit. Subscribe to the channel. Let me share this screen with y'all. And while I'm doing that, make sure y'all hit that like button and share the stream. While I'm sharing the screen, y'all share the stream. Let's get up into this. Oh yeah, man, this is wild business. Uh-oh, wrong button, wrong button. Let me put my headphones on. All right, so we got conjoined twins. One is married, one is asexual. The asexual one puts on her headphones and tries her best, I guess, to ignore what they're doing while they get nasty. I don't know how she does that because I'm trying to figure out if they share the same vagina and what happens if they don't share the same vagina and he puts it in the other vagina and like what happened when they go to sleep. Anyway, hey, hit that like button. Let's get into it. Let's find
We're
out.
gonna do an FAQ because some of you don't shut the fuck up on videos that nothing to do with our bodies.
She came in hot.
So, FAQ.
Oh, so if one of us is tired, we both don't have to be tired because we have two separate brains. Yes, one of us can be awake and one of us can be asleep because, again, different brains. We are two separate people.
I don't know about the death thing. We're not fucking dead.
Whoa, that's crazy. I didn't think about that part. Oh wow.
We share a bloodstream. So, eventually, sepsis will kick in.
There's some little rule
And
motherfuckers
obviously,
too.
within hours or days, the other one will die. But we're not dead, so why always ask us that? Like, are we a doctor? The whole jail thing. Never been through that process, so how would we know that? How would we have that kind of knowledge?
No, we cannot control each other's limbs or halves.
Yes, I can drive. I have the right foot, so I drive.
No, we cannot read each other's minds.
We share a reproductive system, and we both felt our fucking pain when we had endometriosis. So you do the math of your weird, inappropriate questions about
Why is it weird and inappropriate? These are natural questions that
sex.
people would have.
Like I said before, we share a bloodstream, so if we drink or hypothetically get high, we'll both feel it.
We have two different stomachs, so we feel full at two different rates.
IDs and ID cards, we're still two different people. So we have two separate IDs and ID numbers and SSNs and all that kind of stuff. Tests, we take two different tests. Again, we are still two separate people.
How do they keep you?
No, my boyfriend isn't dating both of us.
I don't want anyone.
Oh, if I close my eyes, I cannot see through her eyes. The amount of times that we've gotten that question.
Common sense is not that common.
True. Two separate hearts, two separate lungs, two different stomachs that connect into one digestive system, one reproductive system, and I also have a detached reproductive system, or uterus. I have a detached uterus. One kidney each, our own arms, one leg each. Took a long time with physical therapy to learn how to walk. No, she did not feel when I got my piercing. No, I did not feel when she got her piercing. Yes, we can feel where we're attached, but other than that, it starts losing feeling, like, the more that we go in our own directions. Can't have kids, don't want kids, my partner feels the same way. We mostly sleep on our front because Lupita's scoliosis. Walk with more of a wobble or, like, unevenness because Lupita is about an inch to an inch and a half shorter than I am.
I think that was most of them.
We're gonna hear, oh, well, you're famous on TikTok because of you're just conjoined twins. It's like, okay, thanks, but we want to just enjoy an app without having a video that's not even relevant to our bodies and have questions that are very intrusive about our bodies.
Every goddamn day. Alright, bye.
So I don't know if they are doing this attitude that they're giving for character. You see what I'm saying? Because it is funny. It is funny. I'll give them that. However, if they are being serious, then they some assholes. They are some assholes. First of all, if you don't want people to ask these questions about your body, don't be on the damn app posting your body. These are questions that people gonna ask. Like, you are not the everyday average looking person. So of course it's gonna be questions.
Hi.
I gotta back it up one more time though, man. I hate those damn ads.
We're gonna do an
Let's back
FAQ
it up
because
one more
some of
time.
you
Hit
don't
that
shut the
like
fuck up
button.
on videos that nothing to do with our bodies. So, FAQ.
Oh, so if one of us is tired, we both don't have to be tired because we have two separate brains. Yes,
I want to look up what she said about something about epidemiosis, whatever she said. Hold
one of
on.
us can be awake and one of us can be asleep because, again, different brains. We are two separate people.
I don't know about the death thing. We're not fucking dead.
We share a bloodstream.
That's a good question though. Like, come on, man.
So eventually, sepsis will kick in, and obviously, within hours or days, the other one will die. But we're not dead, so why always ask us?
You saying obviously, like that's an obvious question. You saying obviously doesn't make it obvious. Obviously, within hours, like it happens all the time. Like we see conjoined twins every single day, and the other one of them died, and the other one within a couple hours or days withers off. We don't see that, ma'am.
But we're not dead, so why always ask us that? Like, are we a doctor? The whole jail thing.
That's a good question. I believe, yo, both of y'all, of course, gonna have to go because y'all was both at the scene of the crime when it happened. So yeah, you witnessed it, you did it, you committed it, or y'all both did it. One is an accomplice.
Never been through that process, so how would we know that? How would we
I
have that kind
believe
of
that would,
knowledge?
yeah.
No, we cannot control each other's limbs or halves.
Yes, I can drive. I have the right foot, so I drive.
No, we cannot read each other's minds.
We share a reproductive system, and we both felt our
When we had endometriosis, all right. What is endometriosis? Endometriosis is a condition in which cells similar to the lining of the uterus or endometrium grow outside the uterus. That don't answer any of my questions. Endometriosis, a disorder in which tissue similar to the tissue that lines the uterus grows outside the uterus in places where it doesn't belong. Oh, so they had a situation. Okay, hold on. With endometriosis, deposits of tissue that act just like the tissue lining the uterus develop outside the uterus. The tissue thickens, breaks down, and bleeds with each period. But the blood has no way to leave the body and becomes trapped. Painful periods can happen with endometriosis. There may be heavy bleeding or pain during SEX or when having a bowel movement or urinating. Having trouble getting pregnant is also common with endometriosis. Pain medication and hormone therapy. Minor surgery to remove. All right. Okay. Okay. So she said we both felt our effing pain when we had endometriosis. So you do the math. Basically saying it answers the $1 million question. They both felt it. Whenever the husband of the married conjoined twin penetrates, yeah, they both feel it.
fucking
Okay.
pain when we had endometriosis. So you do the math of your weird, inappropriate questions about.
Is it weird and is it inappropriate? I think these are smart, educated questions. Maybe some of those people are trolling and being nasty. So,
Sex. Like I said before, we share a
could
bloodstream,
be that.
so if we drink or hypothetically get high, we'll both feel it.
We have 2 different stomachs, so we feel full at 2 different rates.
IDs and ID cards, we're still 2 different people. So we have 2 separate IDs and ID numbers and SSNs and all that kind of stuff.
Look at this one though. They married, and the other one over there dressed up too in this picture with them in the green. He done married. He got a 2-for-1 deal, man. That's crazy. And he looked like a weirdo. Like, that's a win. And a 2-for-1. I mean, not in this situation, but in like you. In theory, you married one, but you got 2. But they got the same cat. So is it a win? Because like, what if you wanted a different one? You know what I'm saying? What if you wanted to kind of slip and get in the other one? He looked like the type.
We take 2 different tests. Again, we are still 2 separate people. No, my boyfriend isn't dating both of us.
I don't want anyone.
Oh, if I close my eyes, I cannot see through her eyes. The amount of times that we've gotten that question.
Common sense is not that common.
True. 2 separate hearts, 2 separate lungs, 2 different stomachs that connect into 1 digestive system, 1 reproductive system, and I also have a detached reproductive system, or uterus. I have a detached uterus. 1 kidney each, our own arm.
You have a detached uterus. So that means y'all got what? Now I'm confused. Shit.
Arms, 1 leg each. Took a long time with physical therapy to learn how to walk. No, she did not feel when I got my piercing. No, I did not feel when she got.
What piercing? That nose piercing, whatever that is. I forgot what that's called. That damn, it slips in my mind. I forget. I know
her
what
piercing.
it's called though.
Yes, we can feel where we're attached, but other than that, it starts losing feeling like the more that we go in our own directions. Can't have kids, don't want kids. My partner feels the same.
Like, was they talking about a different piercing down there? That's what I was. I mean, but they should have signed. I don't know.
We mostly sleep on our front because Lupita's scoliosis.
So he be hitting it from the back when y'all go to sleep, tearing that thing up.
Walk with more of a wobble or like unevenness because Lupita is about 1 inch to 1.5 inches shorter than I am.
I think that was most of them.
I think this is the one that's married right here. She looked more cuter.
We're gonna hear, oh well, you're famous on TikTok because of you're just conjoined twins.
And the other one right here, she looked more like she has whatever is wrong with them. It's like she has it more or whatever. I don't know.
I think that was most of them.
We're gonna hear, oh well, you're famous on TikTok because of you're just conjoined twins. It's like, okay, thanks, but we want to just enjoy an app without.
Why her nose? Every time she talk, her nose go open like a flare. Every time she talk, like what's going on with
twins? It's like, okay, thanks, but we want to just enjoy an app without having a video that's not even relevant to our bodies and have questions that are very intrusive about our bodies.
Very intrusive, huh?
Goddamn day.
All right, man. All right. Shout out to Snoopy Highland in the building. Appreciate you pulling up, fam. Up in here, say this is good stuff. Definitely, indubitably. Hit that like button, share the stream, man. Share the stream. Who we got up in the building with us, man? Turn this down. Oh, this damn screen don't want to go off. Anyway. Yeah, man. That's crazy. That's why I've business right there, man. Yeah, he got a 2-for-1 deal for sure. Yeah. What y'all think about that? Let me know in the comment section below. Appreciate you for pulling up. Listen, next story. Let's go. This right here is wild, man. Let's go. Come on now, load up. This next story, if we can get up into it, we have a surgeon with sexual interest in amputation. He's jailed after cutting his own legs off. So we have this fella who's a surgeon. He made headlines for claiming he had his legs amputated after developing sepsis. You know, this something like what the twins was just speaking on in this story before. It says before a horrific truth involving body mutilation, coronography, we're gonna say that with the P, and his connection to a man dubbed the eunuch maker. I don't know. We finna get into it. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me share this with y'all. Let's get up into it. You see it? You read it? Let's get up into it. All right, so a UK surgeon who did numerous interviews in which he claimed his legs were amputated following a battle with sepsis will now spend more than 2 years in jail after the truth behind his surgery was revealed, as well as his collection of extreme porn. All right. Neil Hopper, 49, of Cornwall, has dubbed himself Bionic Surgeon on Instagram after he had 2 below the knee amputations in 2019 in a number of TV appearances, including a 2023 documentary. Hopper claimed he developed a mysterious illness and sepsis, leading to the tough decision to amputate both legs. All right. As per the Independent. As his story gained more attention, he also got prosthetics and attempted to become an astronaut. That man said the sky's the limit, right? But on Thursday, Hopper pleaded guilty to 2 counts of fraud by false representation, admitted that he lied when he told insurers his injuries were the result of sepsis and were not self-inflicted, and collected more than $600K. So this is how he got jailed. Because I was wondering, like, how the hell you get jailed for faking illness? But okay, that make a whole lot of damn sense. That insurance fraud, that get your ass. In reality, he had actually used dry ice to freeze his legs to the point they needed to be cut off. That's wild. This man is Looney Tune, and this is a surgeon. This dude is working on people. He's licensed and certified to work, cut on people, operate on people. Their lives are in his hand. This is wild business. Let's go. Hopper also pled guilty to 3 charges of possessing extreme corn images, which connected him to a website called the Eunuch Maker, where a man named Marius Theodore Gustavsson reportedly advertised extreme body modification services, including castration and penis removal. Hopper was identified after a previous investigation into Gustavsson, who was jailed for life back in 2024. That's crazy, man. These guys got some weird ass fetishes. In court, Hopper was accused of having a sexual interest in amputation, with the judge claiming the level of harm in the footage was exceptionally high, according to the BBC. Whoa. They would say that in this sentence. That's crazy. I know BBC, that's a media, some news broadcasting channel, but dealing with what we talking about, that's wild. And I don't say pause. I don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Continuing, the videos, which reportedly did not include children, good thing, showed men having their genitals removed, seemingly consenting to the procedure. Hopper also allegedly messaged extensively with Gustavsson about his amputations, even providing details on the dry ice he used. Prosecutors Nicholas Lee said Hopper's motivations were a combination of obsession with removing parts of his body and a sexual interest in doing so. Another attorney said Hopper bitterly regrets lying about why he had the operations, but not actually having them done. So he regrets lying about why he had to get it. So he regrets, doing the insurance fraud, but he don't regret getting his legs cut off. He was like, yeah, I stand on it. No pun intended. Anyway, he say, but not actually having them done, claiming he felt his feet were an unwelcome extra. That's crazy. He could have gave them to some people who really needed some legs. It's people. I'm finna say it's people walking around here. It's people rolling around here in wheelchairs, wishing that they had this leg, the legs that this man cut off. That's wild. Claiming he felt his feet were an unwelcome extra and source of never-ending discomfort amid an ongoing battle with body dysmorphia. That's wild. The attorney said Hopper was totally overwhelmed by support from friends and family, which made it even more difficult to tell them what had really happened. So that was encouraging this fool, this nutcase, because he done lied to these folk, telling them that he done got this illness that he ain't got. Psh. Um, Says who is the eunuch maker? Morris Theodore Gustafson was sentenced for his role in what officials called a criminal network of people conducting extreme body modifications and illegal surgeries in 2024. Gustafson was named by the Metropolitan Police as the primary offender in the case and given life in jail, a minimum 22-year term, after previously admitting to a number of charges, including grievous bodily harm, as well as making, possessing, and distributing an indecent photograph of a child. According to police, an investigation into the network began in November 2020 after a victim was identified in North London. During the investigation, it was discovered that Gustafson ran a website titled eunuchmaker.com where he advertised extreme body modification services, including castration. I already read all that, right? Why is they repeating all that? Okay. All right, so check this out right here. Hold on. The website had nearly 23,000 users and brought in more than 300K between 2017 and 2021. Some of his victims, who were allegedly willing participants, were as young as 16, including one who was given electric shocks. But they be taking, what's they call it, BDSM? Boy, they go hard, huh? Another victim said he had his testicles clamped. Wow. Before Gustafson used an iron to brand him with the letters EM for eunuch maker, saying it was only after he realized that he was in need of a psychiatrist and not a backstreet surgeon. What? Saying it was only after he realized that he was in need of a psychiatrist and not a back. So what? The victim realized he needed a psychiatrist, or he talking about the quote unquote eunuch maker, not a backstreet surgeon. I guess he talking about himself. Okay. In at least 3 cases, the injuries inflicted on the victims were life threatening, with one victim coming close to losing his life due to blood loss, said police. Whilst the victims in this case all seemingly consented to surgeries and amputations, the victim who bravely reported his assault to the police expressed serious regret regarding his procedure and the lasting impact it has had upon him, said prosecutors via The Guardian. This clearly emphasizes why such practices are unlawful. Wild business. On one occasion, Gustafson cooked what appeared to be human testicles, which were then plated to be eaten, and kept other body parts as trophies, said Judge Mark Lucraft, KC, while prosecutors Caroline Carberry, KC, said there was clear evidence of cannibalism. He also allegedly sold human tissue from his procedures. Of course he sold them. They're on the black market and all that. And this man only got life with a minimum of 22 years, so he's going to get out. He'll be out in 22 years for sure. In court, defense lawyer Rashviderjit Penizor, I know I butchered the hell out of it, said Gustafson was stable while married from 2005 to 2016, but in 2017 had his own penis removed by one of his co-defendants, Damian Burns. He later had one of his legs amputated after submerging it in dry ice in 2019, as well as one of his nipples partially removed the same year. The modification became an addiction, said Panizor, who added that Gustafson wished to put a smile on other people's faces. He wanted to help with his operations. Prosecutors, however, argued Gustafson ignored the risk of performing unnecessary surgery on vulnerable men for sexual gratification and financial gain, and said that while Gustafson's apparent body integrity dysmorphia may have explained his own body modification, it didn't excuse his actions on others. That is wild business. See where the edited was good. Appreciate you for putting up to the bootleg ass studio. Make sure that like button is lit. Share the stream. That's wild right there, man. And this man was a surgeon. This man was certified to work on people. Scary world we live in, ain't it? All right, so in other news, man, this next story right here, man, this wild business. Hold on, but before we get into that, let me see if I can find this story somewhere else. Or hold on, let me see what we got right here. Hey man, y'all brace yourself for this next story. Hit that like, share the stream. All right, hold on, man, hold up. I gotta check this out over here. See what. All right, let's go, man. Hit that like button. Who we got in the building, y'all? Next story. Let's go. Did y'all see this, man? We have an inmate who gets additional 15 years in prison for throwing diarrhea in correctional officer's face. Did y'all see this bullshit, man? That's wild, man. Check them out. Let's go. Put them on the screen. Inmate gets additional 15 years in prison for throwing diarrhea in correctional officer's face. Let's get into it. It says a South Carolina inmate has been sentenced to 15 additional years in prison for throwing a cup of diarrhea at a prison guard. Donald Harper Jr., 35, was sentenced Monday after pleading guilty to throwing bodily fluids on a correctional officer. A judge sentenced him to an additional 15 years in prison, the maximum sentence. In 2015, Harper shot and killed a Benedict College instructor in Columbia, South Carolina. For that crime, he was sentenced to 24 years in prison, not life. I thought maybe he had life, and that's why he was crashing out like that. See, he didn't expect for him to get 15 years. He didn't expect that. 15 more? That's why he didn't get 15 more months. No. That man got 15 more years. And rightfully so. You threw a couple of shit. That's filthy. You lucky you ain't died that day, man. Ooh-wee. On the evening of January 11, 2025, a correctional officer was delivering meals to inmates inside Harper's dormitory at the McCormick prison. From now on, if that officer kept their job. Any other officers around there, they need to wear hazmat suits. I would if I was them. I wouldn't be doing that shit without no hazmat suit. Being around them, period. That's crazy. As the officer handed Harper his dinner, Harper threw a cup of diarrhea directly into the officer's face. You know, some got in his mouth just a little bit. Oh, it was on his lip. Oh, shit. The fecal matter, that don't even sound good. The fecal matter. Damn. The fecal matter struck the officer in his eyes and mouth. So he required immediate medical treatment and continued monitoring for potential infectious diseases. During sentencing, Assistant Solicitor Doug Fender asked the judge for the maximum penalty, citing Harper's lengthy criminal history in Richland County as well as his extensive disciplinary record while incarcerated with the South Carolina Department of Corrections. Harper's criminal history in Richland County includes breach of peace and second-degree burglary, voluntary manslaughter, pointing and presenting a firearm, and armed robbery. Before this week's guilty plea, Harper was projected to be released from prison in 2036. That's only 11 years from now. However, the judge ordered that Harper's 15-year sentence. However, the judge ordered that Harper's 15-year sentence for throwing diarrhea at the guard be served after his current sentence ends. So yeah. That's wild. It won't even start today. Because if it started today, he would only have 4 years left after his original release date. Did you catch that? Let me reread that. Let me back up. Before this week's guilty plea, Harper was projected to be released from prison in 2036, right? However, the judge ordered that Harper's 15-year sentence for throwing diarrhea at the guard be served after his current sentence ends. Sheesh. That means Harper is now expected to be released in 2051. He remains in the McCormick prison. That's wild business right there. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. That's filthy. Do y'all think 15 years is excessive for what he did, or do y'all think the judge served that man justice for doing that? Yeah. Shut the stream. Who we got up in the building, man? Hit that like button. Listen, I appreciate y'all for putting up. If you want to donate to the channel, as you see, the stream is bootleg as hell. Send your boy $1 on Cash App 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? 4, 5, 6 style. However you feel, whatever you feel, it's gonna be appreciated, and your blessing will be returned to you tenfold. You see the Cash App floating at the bottom of the screen. You can send me stars on Facebook, super chats on YouTube. However, I receive full donation. I receive 100% of the donation on Cash App, because YouTube, Facebook, they like to get they cut. They pimping on us, and they pimping strong. They getting a big cut. They ain't getting no little piece of nothing. You know what I'm talking about? And I ain't getting a lot no way. So, you know what I'm saying? Help your boy out. Next story. Let's go. 95-year-old woman charged for beating her nursing home roommate to death. It's going down like that. It's going down like that in the nursing homes. Hold on. Let me share the screen. While I'm sharing the screen, I need y'all to share the stream. Nursing home resident 95 accused of killing Holocaust survivor roommate 89 Dizanam. Let's go.
Randy Zellin represents the family of Nina Kratzov, the victim, and he's a renowned criminal defense attorney, also law professor at Cornell. Randy, what the hell happened in that room? Were they arguing? Is there some explanation for this?
As far as I know, there is absolutely no explanation for this. What we have here is we have an 89-year-old mother, grandmother, great-grandmother who had been at Seagate for 5 years as a result of having suffered a stroke. There is no history of her being anything other than a booby, other than being a mom, a grandmother, and a great-grandmother.
A booby.
She then is bunked with the defendant in this case, a 95-year-old dementia patient. And you don't have to be a doctor. You only have to be a criminal.
Hey, Nate, those dementia patients, they be hard to deal with sometimes. They go off. They like to hit, throw shit, and throw shit literally. Yeah. Ain't no telling what kind of state of mind that old lady was
Criminal
in.
defense attorney
Probably could have been some
to know
medications.
that dementia patients, regardless of their age, are prone to fits of uncontrolled rage and violence.
Is that going to be the defense here, that this is a 95-year-old woman with dementia who's not responsible for her faculties?
That certainly,
of course,
seems to be the path that the defense is going down. There is a mental disease or defect defense as a result of the dementia. That goes to the intent, the state of mind to commit the crime. And then there will be the question of her competency, her ability to aid in defending herself.
Yeah, so here is this picture of her in the wheelchair, presumably making a court appearance. Do you have any idea, how many times have you been to Rikers or to sort of a New York jail to visit one of your...
Hold on. How the hell she show up in a wheelchair but got the strength to beat somebody to death? Huh? She got the strength to beat somebody to death. And I know it don't take much for an old, brittle lady to be beaten to death. But at the same time, you got to have some kind of strength to go there. To go that far. She can stand her ass up for the minutes, or she can walk her ass in the courtroom and sit down in one of them chairs. She ain't gotta be rolled up in there.
You know, defendants who's newly landed in jail. What do they do with a suspect like this when they process them into a jail? How do they even house them?
That is a great question, which is why you look at the mental.
Is it me, or do this dude kind of look like a white Al Sharpton? He kind of look like a white Al Sharpton a little
disease
bit,
or defect defense. And this way, what you look to do is have the judge commit your client to the correctional area of, for example, Bellevue Hospital. So you don't end up in a classic detention center. You end up in a hospital, but there is a special part of the hospital for prisoners.
Do you know if they were new roommates? Like, did this suspect show up in this room within the last little while, and did they not get along? Like, is there a backstory at all?
The backstory, as I understand it, and it makes perfect sense. Dementia patient. She is a new patient to this facility. She had only been there for 48 hours. My understanding is that because the defendant speaks Russian and Nina spoke Russian, Seagate thought it would be a good idea for them to room together. So the defendant was put in Nina's room. And again, with a dementia patient.
They butt heads like a motherfucker. They up in there the same, probably too much alike. They just like got the same attitude and everything. Went off
Putting
on
a dementia patient in unfamiliar surroundings, in making her unsettled, making her unhappy, upset, that leads to rage in a dementia.
Shout out to Chanel Davenport for the cash out. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yes, indeed. Your support is highly appreciated. And your blessings will be returned to you tenfold.
Patient. You can never leave a dementia patient unsupervised, unattended, particularly a brand new one when you know nothing about the woman.
Yeah.
You certainly don't leave her with an 89-year-old woman. That is a recipe for what we see here. I am on with you right now as a result of what should have been clear as day to Seagate.
Well, if she's convicted and she's sentenced, she's 95. She may not live longer than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe years if she lives to 100.
So if they sentence her according to her age, she may get life in prison. Life could be 2 or 3 years, and then she could get out. According, you know how the law works. Life don't necessarily mean life. Like, yeah.
100 for that murder.
Hey,
Randy
get out in
Zellen,
2 or 3 years.
Yeah, I gotta cut it there just because I'm flat out of time and it's already 10:45. But thank you. Will you come back?
Aha! Damn. Got to run them.
Love having you. Randy Zellen joining us. By the way, we did reach out to the attorneys for the alleged murderer, Galina Smirnova, and they did not respond to any of our attempts to contact them, but we'll keep trying. Still ahead tonight.
Thank you for.
Yeah. That is what's going on in them nursing homes, man. Y'all be careful out there. Y'all check on y'all people. Y'all check on your folks if they in the nursing home. You know, it may not be the caretaker. It could be the roommate. They be hunting in them nursing homes too. I done heard about all kind of little nasty, little sick stories going on, and I ain't talking about the workers. I'm talking about the patients. I'm talking about them old ass patients getting that little nasty freak on up in them nursing homes. That's wild. Chanel R. Smith, Miss Sheldon, long time. Like, yeah, for real, long time. I ain't seen your name pop up in a minute. Oh, God, indubitably. Indubitably. Hey, look, man, I appreciate each and every last one of y'all for pulling up. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all chose to be right here in Sheldon Bootleg Ass Studio to shoot the shit with Sheldon. We up in this thing, man. We up in this thing. Let's keep it pushing. All right, so this next story. Listen. Parents, govern your kids, govern your children and what they out here doing. It's a lot of things going on this internet, man, and it's getting spooky and crazy out here. So we got parents that's suing ChatGPT for their son taking his own life. They're suing ChatGPT for his son taking his own life. So I'm guessing he asked ChatGPT a series of questions, and ChatGPT led him to believe that he needs to off himself, and I guess that's what he did. We finna find out. Make sure that like button is lit. Subscribe to the channel. Before I play this, let me do this real quick. Hold on. I want to find it. Bear with me. Hold up. Wait a second. All right. Okay, let me pull this up.
A tough turn now to a teenager's death by suicide encouraged by artificial intelligence. That's what the parents of an Orange County teenager are claiming in a first-of-its-kind lawsuit.
And we want to warn you, the details of this story are difficult to hear. ABC's Rhiannon Alley has them for us.
ChatGPT killed my son. That's what Maria Rain is claiming after the death of her son Adam back in April. She says after the 16-year-old took his own life, the family found months of his conversations with ChatGPT, a chatbot powered by artificial intelligence. Now Adam's parents are suing the company behind it, OpenAI, in the first known lawsuit against the company for wrongful death. They claim the chatbot went from helping Adam with homework to becoming a substitute for a human companion to eventually becoming a suicide coach, according to the lawsuit.
Within 2 months, Adam started disclosing significant mental distress. And ChatGPT was intimate and affirming in order to keep him engaged, and even validating whatever Adam might say, even his most negative thoughts.
According to court documents, in one chat, the teenager sent a photo of a noose knot he had tied to a closet rod and asked the chatbot, "I'm practicing here, is this good?" "Yeah, that's not bad at all," ChatGPT responds. "Want me to walk you through upgrading it into a safer load-bearing anchor loop?" And after telling the chatbot he was thinking of telling his mother about his suicidal thoughts, court documents claim the chatbot responded, "I think for now it's okay, and honestly wise to avoid opening up to your mom about this kind of pain." In response, OpenAI says it is deeply saddened by Adam's death and has safeguards in place. The company saying we're continuing to improve how our models recognize and respond to signs of mental and emotional distress and connect people with care, guided by expert input. Our top priority is making sure ChatGPT doesn't make a hard moment worse. The Rains are seeking financial damages, and they want more parental control features on ChatGPT. If you or someone you know is struggling, the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is available at 988.
Okay, so I can agree with them wanting more parental, restrictions and all that type of stuff. Yeah, that's good, but at the same time, whose fault is it really? Whose fault is it really? Like, this man took his own life. We have become so. Yesterday, I did a live stream, right? And there was a therapist who, matter of fact, let me pull a video up. She spoke about how mentally fragile we have become and how we pretty much praise mental fragility. Like, we, instead of building ourselves and others up with encouraging words to get back up and dust yourself off and try it again, we mope in sadness. And let me just play this video. Because this therapist said it best. She said it best, man. Hold on.
I'm not exactly sure how it's happened, but I'll give you my take on it, right? We've never talked about mental health more before, yet somehow we've become weaker because instead of building emotional strength, we've built a culture that rewards emotional fragility. We've made it normal to break down over minor inconveniences. We've convinced people that if something makes them uncomfortable, it must be harmful. We've created a world where feelings aren't just acknowledged, they're treated like the absolute truth. And we know that feelings are not facts. And here's what that looks like in real life. Discomfort is mistaken for danger. If a conversation makes you uneasy, it must be toxic. If a person challenges you, they must be unsafe. If a situation feels hard, it must be harming you. Boundaries are also being used as walls. Instead of learning how to have difficult conversations, we shut people out completely. Instead of addressing issues, I'm not disappear and call it self-preservation or I'm protecting my peace or my mental health. Struggle is now being labeled as a crisis. We've also blurred the lines between real hardship and normal life challenges. And instead of navigating stress, we call everything overwhelming. Instead of working through difficulties, we assume that we're just burnt out. We protect feelings over growth. And instead of asking, what is this teaching me? We ask, how do I make this stop? Instead of allowing emotions to come and go, we obsess over them like they define us. We've created a mindset where people believe that Emotions should be protected instead of processed. Life isn't going to tiptoe around you. The world isn't going to adjust itself to your emotional needs.
At all. Under any circumstances will that ever happen. Under any circumstances. And listen, I understand that man, that young boy was going through something mentally and he needed some help. He definitely needed some help. He probably should have reached out. Matter of fact, he should have reached out to somebody and spoke. Um, but this has become a culture of a lot of people. Like, I mean, it's so many fragile people out here. Like she said, anytime we feel something that's uncomfortable or we feel like we just want to end it all. I think we all been to a place to where we felt like, we want to give up. Not necessarily off ourselves. I ain't never wanted to off myself, but I wanted to give up a bunch of shit. I wanted to give up a bunch of things. You see what I'm saying? And just let it go. Uh, but that's never the answer. You gotta learn how to, first of all, build yourself up. If nobody else can build yourself up, you have to be able to build yourself up. There is something inside of you that can only bring happiness out. You are the only person that can bring the happiness out of yourself. Nobody else. There's nothing external that can make you happy if you not happy on the inside. You first got to be happy on the inside, and you have to be happy with yourself. Otherwise, you're gonna forever, no matter how much money you got, no matter how much motion you have or whatever, you're gonna forever have some kind of um depression, stress, all that. You see what I'm saying? Like, life is life. Life is life. It's not gonna never just be peaches and cream all the time. Man, I shared one of my old freestyles that I did in the cipher a couple years ago, man. It was like 8 years ago. And in that freestyle, I said, I said pretty much, and I'm paraphrasing, I said, life hills just get steeper, it never gets easier, it only gets rougher, and you better get tougher and roll with the punches. Don't be a victim and let it eat you for supper. Damn, hold on. There we go. My shit was about to die. Matter of fact, let me play my shit. Let me play my shit, man. Let me show y'all Sheldon vibes right quick. Hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's always gonna be some obstacles, man. It's always gonna be some battles. Um, and yeah, sometimes we need somebody to talk to. We need somebody to talk to, but we can't. And I'm sure that the parents are probably gonna win their lawsuit with ChatGPT. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, that was his own decision. Unfortunately, there's nobody else to blame but himself. You can't sit here and listen to a inanimate object and expect it to have some real answers for you. You can't even trust Google like that. You have to you have to verify your sources. Give me a second, man. Every time I load my computer up, it does this slow shit. I was trying to play this video for y'all. Hit that like button, man. Y'all bear with me. It's time for me to get me a brand new MacBook. It has been time. I don't know. Okay, here we go.
Look, what? Bang, bang, boogie, the beast is roaming the streets. I'm Sheldon vibes, and to me, you look like meat. Not suffer defeat, feel like my back against the wall, and ankle waist is on my feet. But look how I move swiftly, hard.
Hold on, man. As you can see, that's me. I was playing this for a reason because there was a bar that I stated that kind of, you know, resonated with me with what's going on with Buddy. You know what I'm saying? In here, you just gotta, sometimes you gotta lift yourself up. Let me refresh this, man. Let's try this out.
What? Bang, bang, boogie, the beast is roaming the streets. I'm Sheldon vibes, and to me, you look like meat. Not suffer defeat, feel like my back against the wall, and ankle waist is on my feet. But look how I move swiftly, hard times, what they say, slow feet don't eat. But I'm the illest nigga that did it. One of the coldest doing it, boy, Google my music. Long Beach, Texas, my city, and if you ain't down, yeah, you better get with the movement. A wise man once told me the best time to board a plane is when it's on the ground. No me trying to drum, we'll be popping bottles, killing shows, rocking crowds, bar speak. Knowledge to the kids and power to the people. Boy, I just graduated college and had a kid. Life hills just gets deep. It never gets easy, it only gets rougher, and you better get tougher and roll with the punches. Don't be a victim and let it eat you for supper. Boy, I come from
Those boys right there, man, for sure. Don't be a victim and let it eat you up for supper. Shit, it never gets easy. It only gets rougher. You better get tougher, man.
down under, way over yonder, where them boys will put you up in the deep slumber. If you ever utter or mumble to the opposition and no freeloading, but I come to the table with a proposition. And yeah, I know my role, I stay in my lane and I know my position, I play it well. Sometimes I think of a master plan so much my brain swells, trying to make it up out these flames of here, cause where I'm from niggas ain't doing too well. Seem like we hustle just to struggle some more. We never shine, we never get to spread our wings and soar. It ain't fair, but that's just life, so what you crying for? Suck it up, get up, grind some more. That's what I tell myself.
Suck it up, get up, grind some more. And that's what I tell myself in the mirror. I just got finished telling y'all, you have to be able to uplift yourself. You have to. There's nothing nobody can really tell you to make you get up and get it yourself. It has to come from you first. Even if they do tell you something that it motivates you, it still got to come from your brain to be motivated. You see what I'm saying? Because I can sit here and give you motivation and you still not take it. You see what I'm saying? So it's your willpower. You have to have the willpower. I tell myself that in the mirror. I don't depend on nobody else to uplift me. You know what I'm saying? It's nice to get gratification, validation, uplifting from other people. Of course, you need that. We're all human beings. I ain't saying don't seek after that, but don't let that be the end all be all. You see what I'm saying? We get stuck on wanting to, find happiness outside of ourselves. Psst, you will never be happy. There's a God in you. God made us in his image. There's a God in you. You have to awaken that God. And sometimes we walk around with our head down. Yeah, of course. But don't let that be the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? It could be a whole lot worse than what it is.
In the mirror, and to pass time, I get high and.
But yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah. I'm just saying, unfortunately that young boy took his own life, and I'm sure those parents will win that lawsuit with Chat GPT, and that will get in place a bunch of things that will prevent or try to prevent something like that from happening again. But yeah. Where we at? Okay. Next story. This right here was hilarious, man. We got this little girl, right? We got this little girl upset with a DoorDash driver, and she want her money back. For what? I don't know. We finna find out and see. I forgot. This was a couple weeks ago when I seen this. So we finna finally get up on this and see what this little girl got going on. It says little girl throws Taco Bell on ground and demands tip back from DoorDash driver. Why she do that? Look at her. She looked like she would want to eat whatever it was in that bag.
I want my tip back.
Amelia.
I want my tip back.
Amelia.
Give me my
Amelia.
Give me
You don't
that.
do that.
My money.
Amelia.
Give me that.
Amelia. I'm never letting you get DoorDash again. Ever.
Give me back my tip.
Amelia. It doesn't work.
No,
It doesn't.
Let me get the cheese.
No. Come here. Get your ass over here. Amelia. Amelia Rosa. Eric.
I'm going from the other door.
She just told the DoorDash guy that she wanted her tip back because he went too slow. What are you going to do? Chase the DoorDash guy? Amelia Rose. This is exactly what I'm talking about. How? Amelia, come here.
I wish you would show up on me.
Come here now.
You're going to be met with.
This is so embarrassing. I swear, I don't even know what to do half the time anymore.
Yeah, man. You look like you got your hands full with Amelia. Yeah, she look like she eat a bunch of Amelias. Yeah, she eat Amelias every couple hours. Every 2 hours, she eat Amelia. Yeah, damn. And then the daddy gonna sit there and encourage it. Yeah, I'll get you your tip back. Come on, let's go. What he gonna do? Pull up in an old pickup truck with his boys, with his good old boys, with those long rifles, guns drawn down. Yeah, boy. You messed with the wrong one this time. You see that chubby little girl back there, Amelia? She wants her tip. I reckon you best give her a tip. Because you see Buddy back here? He's ready to blow your head back. What he finna do?
I want my tip.
Look at how she just threw that shit. Why she throw it, though? If he took too slow, is the food too cold? You know when you hangry, you be upset about the smallest shit, right? You be upset about the smallest damn shit.
I want my tip back.
Amelia.
As soon as she eat one of them damn tacos or burritos, her nerves gonna be calm.
Amelia.
Give me my
Amelia.
Give me
You
that.
don't do that.
My money.
Amelia.
They need to be teaching this little
Amelia.
girl manners.
I'm never letting you get DoorDash again. Ever.
Give me back my tip.
Amelia. It doesn't work.
Damn,
It
little girl.
doesn't.
Let me get the cheese.
No. Come here. Get
She
your
gonna be a
ass
problem.
over here. Amelia. Amelia Rosa. Eric.
I'm going from the door.
She just told the DoorDash guy that
She telling him didn't do no good. It didn't do nothing but power him up. She put a battery in his back. She just told the DoorDash guy that she wants her tip back because he went too slow. Oh, really? All right, let's go. Shit, let's go get it. I'll get your tip back. Don't worry, baby. Come on. Put your
she
shoes
wanted
on.
her tip back because he went too slow.
Can you give me my
Yeah, I got you. Let's go.
She ain't hearing her mama no more. Once the daddy came, she ain't heard nothing else. Her mama was saying it just was one. She's just like a fly in her ear. Just that's all she is. She don't hear nothing. She noise at this point.
What are you gonna do? Chase the DoorDash guy? Amelia Rose.
She's talking about, yeah, that's what
This
she
is
heard.
exactly what I'm talking about. How? Amelia, come here.
No.
Come here now. This is so embarrassing. I swear, I don't even know what to do half the time anymore.
It's embarrassing, but you recorded it and posted it on the internet. Okay. Shout out to Amelia. She stand on business. You know what I'm talking about? If your order, when she get older and her husband's order ain't correct, whoo, I fear for them people. I fear for them, and I'm happy for him because he got him a fighter in the future. Whenever she get married, yeah, man. Shout out to Amelia. She don't play no goddamn games. Uh-huh. Now, speaking of fast food and things of that nature right there, man, check this sick ass shit out right here, man. We have a McDonald's employee caught spitting in customers' food and didn't realize he was being filmed. You heard what I said? I said we have a McDonald's employee caught spitting in customers' food and didn't realize he was being filmed. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the stream. Let's get up in this and see what's going down. Make sure that like button is lit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I hope nobody ate that. I hope nobody ate it. And if they did, hopefully it was somebody who deserved it. That's all I'm gonna say. Somebody who's been very ugly, somebody who's done some nasty things, like somebody who is messing with a kid, you know what I'm saying, touching on a child, somebody like that, a nasty human being, somebody like him, somebody like himself. Man, you gotta be careful out here, man. You gotta be careful out here, man. You're not push people out here today. This is why I tend to cook at home, eat at home more and more, because today, and maybe even yesterday, people probably never gave a damn about others. People don't wash their hands. People don't wash their ass. People don't wash their clothes. They go to work with these same ass dirty ass clothes. I've seen it. I've gone to restaurants where I've seen workers with the same damn stain, and this is not a stain that you can't wash out. Not those stains. You see what I'm saying? No, I'm talking about stains that visibly those like shit. Like, bro, you ain't watched that shit. You ain't watched that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was doing DoorDash or actually Uber Eats at one point, and I'm going to this restaurant every other day or every day, seeing the same worker. And this not, I'm thinking of one in particular. This happens a lot across the board. You know what I'm saying? But this one in particular, man, this guy wore the same nasty, filthy ass clothes every day. I don't think he ever washed them motherfuckers, ever took a bath. Don't look like it. Hands be dirty. I'm talking about have shit all up in their fingernails. I mean, I think about all this when I'm going out to eat. I'm not trying to discourage nobody from going out to eat, because a lot of people love to eat out and a lot of people can't cook for themselves. You see what I'm saying? But you got to be mindful of people like this, man. Pray over your food. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. Just be careful out here, man. This is wild. That's wild, man. That's yucky. That's filthy, nasty. Filthy McNasty. All right. We're gonna switch gears and we're gonna move it on along to something else right quick, right? So we have a woman involved in a fatal hit and run. Okay, we have a woman involved in a fatal hit and run and said she didn't want to stop because she didn't want to be late for work. Yeah, so in this episode of Can't Blame Them or Shame Them, can't blame them or shame them. Woman involved in fatal hit and run said she didn't want to stop because she didn't want to be late for work. Is that a valid reason? Did she know the person was dead? after she hit them? Did she think that she maybe just wounded them? I ain't excusing it at all because you're supposed to stop, call the police. If need be, make a police report for any type of incident, fender benders and shit like that. I would advise you to do so anyway, because people could be tricky, talking about they'll do certain things and they won't do it. So it's best to just get a police report involved. You're supposed to stay on the scene, make sure everybody is okay. She didn't do so. So yeah, that's a crime within itself. But did she know the person was dead? I don't know. Let's find out. Also, these jobs, they make it so damn hard for people, right? They make it so damn hard for people. They ain't got no grace for people. You can't be a minute late at some of these damn jobs. You can't be a minute late. I myself, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna get to work on time. I'm gonna get to work on time, but I'm never rushing. I don't give a damn if I'm late. I'm gonna be at work on time. If I'm not getting there on time, I am not rushing. I don't give a damn because guess what? If I'm there on time every single day, if I could be an outstanding employee, the best employee they had, they're gonna get rid of me when they want to get rid of me for whatever reason. It's just how it happened. So if I'm late for 1 day or 2 days or whatever day, I'm late. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. That's me though. You see what I'm saying? Because these jobs act like people don't have lives out here. Like shit don't be happening. Now, if you are a irresponsible worker and you late all the time, you show up, you don't do your work, you unpleasant to be around. I can understand them giving you some lip. But a person that's always on top of their shit, doing their job, a team worker, a team leader, can wear multiple different hats. Man, if I pull up 5 minutes late, I ain't 10 minutes. I don't give a damn, man. Listen, I ain't rushing. I ain't that one that's gonna be hitting that gas trying to speed, risking me getting a speeding ticket. That ain't me. Nah, that ain't me. Anyway, let me get into this. Let me play this video. I was trying to find another video source while I was talking, because the source that I had. Okay. It wasn't a video, and I wanted to play a video. So we got a news article. Let's get into it. Y'all be careful out here, man. Woman arrested in fatal Polk County hit and run crash, sheriff's office says. Polk County, Florida, a Lakeland woman was arrested Friday in connection to a fatal hit and run crash that occurred 4 days earlier, according to the Polk County Sheriff's Office. Aaliyah Cruz, 24, will face a charge of leaving the scene of a crash involving death, the sheriff's office said in a news release. Around 4 a.m., August 18th, a 911 caller reported seeing a woman lying in the middle of West Highland Street in Lakeland. The release states the woman, identified as 27-year-old Danielle Stillwell, was dead. The sheriff's office said, adding there were broken vehicle parts nearby despite no vehicle being there. Investigators got help from local dealerships in determining that the vehicle parts at the scene would have belonged to a 2019 through 2022 Kia Forte, according to the release. Canvassing the area of the crash, deputies who were reviewing surveillance footage from a nearby Sunoco observed a black sedan recorded traveling westbound from the scene of the crash on West Highland Street, the release states. Reviewing a list of black 2019 through 2022 Kia Fortes registered in Polk County, deputies located one parked in the driveway of a house along West Highland Street, not far from the scene. Had to be. They said this happened where? Yeah. So the lady was laying in the middle of West Highland Street in Lakeland, where, of course, the crash happened. and they found her car parked in the driveway of a house along Silent Street. The sheriff's office said it was missing the same vehicle parts that were found near Stillwell, according to the release. So this happened right around where she resides. Detectives soon located and interviewed Cruz, described as the vehicle's driver and sole owner, the release states. Cruz allegedly said that she was driving to work when she observed a woman lying on the roadway in front of her with her hands over her face, claiming she swerved to avoid her and did not stop because she didn't want to be late. Is that for real, or did she make that up? Like, did the lady really lay in the middle of the street and she tried to swerve and miss her, but she probably ran over? Or no, she probably didn't even try to swerve and miss her. She probably didn't see her and ran her ass over and was like, oh shit, and kept going. Or did she just, I don't know. I thought maybe the lady was in a vehicle and they crashed and the lady died in the car. Like, I didn't know she was like out. You see what I'm saying? Like, she got ran over by the car. The detectives then heard from Cruz supervisors at her workplace who allegedly said Cruz told them she had possibly killed someone and showed them pictures of the damage to her car, according to the release. That's wild. She showed him photos of the damage to her car. He advised her to call the police and report it. She made other statements such as, I don't really want to say anything. Well, I know I didn't hit them. I don't think I hit the person. And I know I swerved, trying to justify it all in her mind. You see what I'm saying? On August 22nd, 2025, detectives interviewed Cruz again, and she told them that when she got to work that morning, she took photos of the damage to her car and showed her boss and told him that she was worried because she was unsure if she struck the person or not. She asked him what she should do. He said that she should have stopped and that she should notify the police. He should have done the same damn thing. So is he an accomplice? Is he an accomplice or an accessory or whatever? Damn. That's wild business. So I wonder if the lady was laying out in the road, what was going on with her? Why was she laying out in the road? Was she having a mental episode? Was she injured? Was she crossing the road? And the lady saying she was laying out in the road? You know, it's a lot of questions. A lot of questions. A lot of questions, man. Yeah, appreciate y'all, man. Y'all rocking out with me. We shooting the shit. We up in this thing. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. It's 3 a.m. up in the morning. Hit that like button, share the stream. Who we got up in here with us? Yeah, if you just falling in, let me know who you is and where you from. Appreciate each and every last one of y'all for pulling up. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all chose to be here in Sheldon Bootleg Ass Studio. Cash out floating at the bottom of the screen. You can donate to the channel by sending me cash out. Stars on Facebook, super chats on YouTube. Your support is highly appreciated. Let's get into this next story. Cassandra Prophet, what's good? Appreciate you for pulling up to the Bootleg Ass Studios. Nice to see you back. Oh God, indubitably. Yeah. All right, let's get into this next story. So yesterday I did a stream, right? And in one of the stories, there was a police officer who was tipped over while using a porta potty. And he came out the porta potty and confronted some teenagers who was around, and he shot one of them. He shot at them and popped one of them. And I was speaking about how police officers have a high number of cases in domestic violence. They probably outnumber every profession in America with domestic violence. There's no profession in America that outnumbers police with domestic violence, right? So anyway, in this story, we have a police lady arrested for becoming trigger happy after finding inappropriate messages in her boyfriend's phone. Damn. Let's get into this right here. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's see what's going down.
A domestic argument in South Miami-Dade County led to gunfire, and the woman who allegedly pulled the trigger, a Miami police officer, now under arrest.
Let's get to Tony Pipitone, jail where that officer is being held. Tony, what did you find out?
Well, Officer Stephanie Canizares is just 27 years old, a mother, and Friday morning police say she was a girlfriend who just lost it.
What's so
This was Stephanie
she got some windpipes.
Canizares 4 years ago, singing at the swearing in of one Miami police chief, and this is her with the current chief, Manny Morales. But today, a photo she'd probably like to forget.
Damn, you little firecracker.
A mugshot after her arrest Friday on charges of aggravated assault with a firearm and discharging it outside in a residential area. Details are sketchy, but the Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office says she called them claiming she was being held against her will by her boyfriend and father of their daughter, but then ran away from the deputies on scene. The trigger, she said, finding inappropriate messages on her boyfriend's phone.
Oh, you don't.
An argument ensued, and her boyfriend said she refused to come inside the house. Instead, the report says she grabbed a gun and fired outside. No one was hit. He then retrieved his firearm, grabbed the child from her crib, and locked himself in the bedroom. Hours later, Canizares called 911 and admitted she had fired her gun and was taken into custody.
Goddamn thug. She looked like a damn gangster. Look at that mugshot, boy.
Now, Miami police tell us she's...
And she'll probably whoop the shit out of her husband, boyfriend, whoever he is. Yeah. He probably scared of her. I would be. She'd allowed to.
been relieved of duty with pay pending investigation.
They always get relieved of duty with pay.
While this happened Friday, she was not booked here into the jail until yesterday. The report states she was displaying abnormal behavior.
She wasn't booked into the jail until
during her arrest, so she was taken to a hospital to be evaluated before being taken to jail. As of now, she's still inside the jail, awaiting to post bond.
Oh, we say, man, he better not get back with her. You 5 shots at me, it's over with. Cause you'll take me smooth up out this bitch. Good God. Cassandra Prophet say, man, I just finished doing her. Had to tune in. Appreciate that. Oh God. Oh God. Yeah, man. That's wild though, man. These police officers, they feel like they're above the law. They forget that when they clock out, that they, you know what I'm saying, are regular citizens now. And they continue living life as if that badge is God. They feel like they are above the damn law. You know. But that was a senseless shooting. Another senseless shooting. Let's get into this next one. Hold on. So we have 2 friends agree to shoot each other in the head while wearing a Kevlar helmet, and now one of them is being charged with murder. You is a lying fool to me. You. Hold on, man. I gotta see if I got a video on this one. I gotta see if I got a video on this one, man. Bear with me. No? All right. All right, well, here it is. Let's get into it. So, two friends agreed to shoot each other in the head while wearing Kevlar helmets, and now one charged with murder. What kind of idiotic games do people be playing these days, man? This is why women live longer than men, for stupid shit like this. Two pals took turns shooting each other in the head with a rifle while wearing Kevlar helmets inside a home, with one man now being charged with the other's murder, according to authorities. Sean O'Donnell, 37, was taken into custody at his home in Houston, Texas on August 17 in connection to the shooting death of Aaron Prout, 34, a native of the UK. How do we know that was really playing the game? Who can vouch? Because the other friend ain't here to say, yeah, we was playing the game. He had it on at first. I shot him, and nothing happened. And then we switched turns, and he got me. Some kind of way he penetrated it. So shit, here we are. He ain't here to say this. So how we know that was really playing the game? I don't know, man. I think some shit was going on. Buddy found out he was fucking on his wife or something. He done stole some money from him. And do it often. Cause ain't no way, man. Ain't no way motherfuckers playing a stupid ass game like that. Who the hell playing a dumb ass game, playing Russian roulette with their damn life? Two pals were inside O'Donnell's home firing at each other with a rifle while wearing the bullet-resistant helmets when Prout was seriously injured by the gunfire. Bullet-resistant and bulletproof, two different things. Water-resistant, waterproof, two different things. Why? The British man was transported to an area hospital where he died from his injuries, according to the sheriff. It was not clear exactly why he died. It was not clear exactly why he died while hearing. It is not clear exactly why he died while wearing the helmet. Though the headwear is not supposed to provide 100% protection. That confused me because how is it not clear why he died? Motherfucker, you just answered it in that same sentence. Though the headwear is not supposed to provide 100% protection. It's very clear why he died. The fuck? Hard to believe two so-called friends would take turns shooting at each other wearing a Kevlar helmet inside a house in a residential neighborhood while using a rifle. Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez wrote. Exactly. It's a brain scratcher. Don't sound right. Somebody lying. And I think we know who lying. Officials did not announce the type of rifle or how far away the two were from each other while taking the tragic target practice. O'Donnell was charged with murder on Thursday and is currently booked in the Harris County Jail, according to the sheriff. Okay, if y'all wanted to test out this helmet and be some jackasses and stuff like that, it would have been smart to put this on a dummy. Put the helmet on a dummy. Go out into the woods somewhere. Go to a shooting range. Go out somewhere where there's, because when I target practice, when I go shooting, I like to go in the country. I got family members who got land. You know what I'm saying? So I can go to the land, to the country, and just shoot. That's how I get my target practice. So if I wanted to test out a helmet, I would put it on a dummy somewhere, and I would, shoot the dummy like that. Because in case I fuck around and miss, I could be a sharpshooter, but anything can happen. I could sneeze, anything, and I could fuck around and off my buddy or whoever is posing as the dummy. You see what I'm saying? That don't make sense, bro. And then y'all did it in the house. Y'all, nah. Y'all had to been on some damn drugs, drunk as hell, or you lying. You lying like a motherfucker. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, man. All right, now I don't know how true this next story is because you know a lot of people be doing skits out here and they be posing as if they are real, right? So this next video is a short video, but the title reads Dumb Criminals of Today. Woman shot after running up on another woman at her home. Y'all gonna learn. Maybe y'all won't. But all of that running up on people at their crib, meeting folks at crib, setting up fights and shit like that, it's never the way to go. Y'all gonna learn, man. Like I said, maybe y'all won't. There's been too many examples of why you shouldn't do shit like this. But here we go.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Who in the car? And who in the car?
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
So hold up. Wait a second.
So it's just something like black women?
Shit, hold up. Back this up from the beginning. So as you see, this house right here, right? Or this apartment complex, right? You're gonna see some little hood rats running up these steps.
Yeah. All that. Come on. No, don't run!
Running up the steps. Oh, no. That's I believe that's the person that lives there. They're talking about don't run. That's the person that lives there, I think. Now behind her, did you just see that person run behind her? I believe my stream may be fucking up. Hold up. I know my stream be fucking up and it be jumpy. Hopefully it's good for y'all. I might have to unplug. Let me unplug my laptop right quick. Let this motherfucker play right.
Oh, shit.
Hold on, let's back it up. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to make sure y'all get it. I'm just trying to make sure y'all get it. I can't see what y'all see because it plays well on my side. It only fucks up in the internet. I don't know why it does all that jumpy ass shit, but on my side it plays smooth. But anyway, let's continue.
Yeah. All that. Come on. No, don't run!
She's running up the steps. That's the girl that live there.
Oh, shit! Who in the car?
And right behind her was
who in the car?
The person that's
okay.
I guess trying to get her.
I'm pregnant. Move. She shot you?
Now I'm pregnant.
All right.
Now I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
Look at that dirty ass car. That's how you know it's some hood rat activities going on. That filthy ass car. They said everything.
All right. Come on. No, don't run!
Don't run. It's funny. Woo! It's gut busting funny. Knee slapping down funny, ain't it? And see, we got hood rat number 1 right there, right behind me.
Oh shit! Who in the car? And who in the car?
Who in the car?
Oh, okay. I'm pregnant. Move.
I'm pregnant. Move, get out my way. I shouldn't even came out here with y'all stupid ass. I'm pregnant. Nah, bitch. Stay where you at. Y'all pulling up to some action. Don't run. You wanna take your pregnant ass, and you know your homegirls on some bald head hoe shit. And you know you pregnant. You weren't worried about it until you heard some gunshots. Nobody has sympathy for you, the baby, yes, but not your ass.
She shot you?
Yeah.
All right.
She shot you? Hell yeah. All right. That all right was, all right, bet I'm gone. It wasn't no all right, like I'm about to do some work. All right, I'm out the door.
Right.
Blowing deuces. Look at this nasty roach infested ass car.
Yeah. All that. Come on. No,
This
don't
sound
run!
like
Don't.
I gotta play it one more time because them gunshots sounded like sweet
Don't
justice.
run! Don't run!
Whole time I want this girl clutching. Is she clutching on that thing the whole time? Or did she run to the crib and retrieve that bad boy?
Oh
I
shit!
think she was clutching the
Oh
whole
shit!
time.
Who in the car? And who in the car?
Who in the
Oh,
car?
okay.
Let me. Move. I'm pregnant. Move.
I'm pregnant, move. So my life means more than your life. You need to get out my goddamn way, bitch. Cause I don't give a damn if you get shot. I can't afford to get shot because I'm living for two. Yo, goofy ass shouldn't have been there. You should have been like, bitch, y'all let me know how it go when y'all get back. You know what I'm saying? Shit, show me the video. Y'all gonna whoop the bitch? Okay, let me see how it go when y'all get back. Don't be going to no damn, man. I can't, it's just some people. I can't stand stupidity. I can't stand stupidity, man. Yeah. Anyway, hit that like button, man. Who we got up in the building, man? Appreciate y'all for putting up. Make sure that like button lit, subscribe to the channel, share the stream. Yeah, I'm gonna end it right there. It's been a great stream. We've been going an hour, 40 minutes long. If you just following in, bring it all the way back to the beginning and watch it from the beginning to the end. Also, yo, donations, your support is highly appreciated. If you want to support and donate, you can do so by Cash App, which is floating at the bottom of the screen, or you can send me stars on Facebook, super chats on YouTube. I would much rather you donate to the Cash App because I receive 100% of the proceeds. I don't make a lot from these Facebook and YouTube videos. You know, my channel was high in the algorithm at one point, but your boy got inconsistent. First of all, they started dinging my channel for bullshit. Like they just gave me strikes left and right for bullshit. So it kind of discouraged me from doing videos. I like, man, fuck this. So, you know, it kind of pushed me down out the algorithm. So now I'm trying to get back up. Make sure you share, like, comment, your engagements help. All of that. You feel me? Like I said, them donations help. Give back. You know, I can do things and upgrade the studio. Need a new laptop. All that good stuff, man. Hit that like button. Y'all have a good night. Till next time, we about this thing.